Good and wonderful afternoon, everyone. Here's what we're expecting with these cold fronts because I know you guys are probably thinking, hey, where's this cold front we've been talking about? Well, here's the deal. So you can see it up here. It's made its way into Nebraska. Probably thinking, well, how much longer till it gets down here, Grayson? Good news. It is just right around the corner. So this is the. Where did it go? I just lost it. So this is Thursday night. You can see it makes its way into Nebraska. And then Friday, you can see there it is, right there. It is posted up just along it. Kind of zoom in, we can see what's going on. So look, there's Oklahoma, there's Texas, there's Kansas. Here's the cold front. That purple, that's the cold front. You can see the line of it. So cold front, I'm telling you guys, it is right around the corner. It's just a matter of time before it gets here. So continuing on, this is Friday night. This is early Friday morning. I'm sorry, this is still on Friday night. This is Saturday. Saturday, it makes its full swing. Saturday, it fully comes into the States and cools us off an awful lot. Now, this cold air, it doesn't come through and leave how some of our past cold fronts have. This one's here to stay. I don't know what you're thinking by that. What do you mean it's here to stay? I mean, after this, our 90s, they should be in the past. Our hundreds, long gone. Most of the time, once a year, we get a cold front that sends us into fall. Last year, we did not get that fall cold front. I can tell you that much. Last year, it was fall time, and we were dealing with temps lower to mid 90s. And that was just absolutely stupid and unacceptable. But this year, it's one of our transition years. We're going from a El Nino to a La Nina, so that'll play a crucial role in our winter and how much snowfall we get and what our temperatures look like and stuff. But typically, La Nina means more below average temps and more snowfall. That's how it works. I'm not saying that's how it's going to work this year because it's a bit of a tricky situation. It depends on how fast we can fully transition. But we're going to have to let that play out and we're going to see what happens. But so this cold front comes through, sticks around, and if you look up to the north, you can see up in Canada, a huge cold air pool starts building. You can see it start to build. Eventually, it surges south. And all in all, it's our cold air. It's here to stay. This is a cold front for September 3rd. Forecasting this far out, it's risky. It's going to change. But the forecasted high that day is 77. I know what you're thinking. Well, that's not very cool. It is just the beginning of transitioning to some cooler weather and patterns. I can promise you that much. But so, all in all, the cold air, it sticks around. It doesn't go anywhere. Whenever these kind of start to level out back into the orange and stuff, it means we're hitting our average temperatures for that time of year. You can see there's another cold front that's forecasted. Now, granted, I'm not forecasting anything this far out. It's too far, and it can and it very much will change as time goes on. But so, the hot air, summer feel likes, it's all behind us. It's all in the past. Cold air, it's here to stay. I think we might just be repeating it. It might just be repeating. No, okay. All in all, cold air, it's here to stay. So, looking at the forecast for the next 7 days, Friday, much of Oklahoma, especially the OKC metro area, 100% chance of rain. It's spotty rain showers, which means it might rain for 5 minutes and then stop, and that's your rain for the day. But all in all, we have forecasted showers throughout much of the state. We're looking, especially tomorrow, whenever that cold front fully moves through, and along with Saturday when it's also still moving through the state, we're looking at scattered showers and thunderstorms all throughout the state, not just one specific area. Sunday, these storms become a little bit more isolated. We're expecting storms in central and southern Oklahoma. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, it is one of those things to where if it happens, it happens, meaning it's kind of just floating around almost. They're going to be a lot more isolated. The question is, will some rain showers, maybe even thunderstorms on Wednesday develop? Excuse me. But Friday and Saturday, it's going to be raining cats and dogs throughout the state. Wednesday, there is a slight chance maybe we get a thunderstorm. Nothing severe. There will most likely be no severe weather. Nothing's forecasted. We're not seeing really anything like that or anything. But so Friday, which is tomorrow, 85 to 90 for 85 to 90 for OKC and north of there. Granted, north of there should cool off really fast. So, you might hit 90 and then instantly start shooting down into the 70s and the 80s. Saturday, whenever the cold front sweeps across the state, lower 80s for the entire state. Lower 80s is what we're looking at. See here. Oh, there it is. Our lows, 60s. Lows for 60s. Okay? Y'all be happy. I pulled that off. Everyone's like, Grayson, why can't you bring us cooler temps, cooler lows? I got you guys. I fixed our problem. What's up? Saturday, 82, lower 80s for much of the state. Looks like even the northern part of the state could see mid 60s as highs, lower 60s as your lows. Sunday, 84, lower to mid 80s for, again, much of the state. Monday, we're looking at mid 70s to lower 80s for much of the state again. Tuesday, much of the state, lower to mid 80s, along with Wednesday and Thursday. We kind of warm up a little bit, but we're not going to get as high as we have been getting. I can promise you that much. So that's kind of like those are your forecasted highs. If we come back here, mouse does not want to work. Where is it? So if we come back here, you can see there's your cold front. It's in Nebraska. You can see it has all these rain showers with it. Scattered showers and storms throughout much of the state. Simple as that. Here, let me pull this up. So you can still see there's your cold front right there making its way into some parts of Kansas now. But our forecast, our 6 to 10 day outlook, you can see, actually, you can kind of see where the cold front is. It's your white. This is your average temperatures for this time of year. The darker blue you get, the more below average you get. So this is roughly probably about 20 to 30 degrees below average. Over here along the West Coast, you guys are in for a hot one. I can tell you that much. Because this cold front comes through and gives much of the central and eastern part of the U.S. a relief. Cannot say the same for the western part. But so then jumping into the 8 to 14 day outlook, we start to average out the temperatures. The cold front moves off and we average out our temperatures. That's what the white means, meaning we're not going to be above nor below average. We'll be just right there in that average spot. Now your 8 to 14 day 6 to 10 day precip outlook, slightly above normal, meaning we're going to see above average rainfall most likely for this time of year. 8 to 14 day, once that cold front moves through, we're kind of going to go through a slight little bit of a dry spell. At least that's what forecast models are saying. So we're not going to see a whole lot of rain, but we will still see some. 1 minute. Let's get back. Right. I had this all set up, but for some reason, some of it is just starting to go missing, and I'll have it set up and I'll get ready to do one of these videos, and then all in all, it will just flat out disappear. Okay, yeah, no, that's right. It looks like we're gonna say by at least next Tuesday, we're gonna be looking at roughly a little bit more than an inch of rain For the southern part of the state, it looks like some parts of Texas could see, okay, almost 7 inches. That's kind of pushing it. That's why forecast models are kind of tricky, is because we look at them and we think, what? And see, like right there's a pocket of almost 8 inches. Granted, anything's possible. I don't really expect us to get that high up in rain totals. I just don't really see it. Now, as we kind of start to cool off, especially Friday, so you can see Friday is going to start off hot for the southern, eastern, central part of the state. Northern part, or excuse me, western part, we're looking at lower 70s. Panhandle, hate to break it to you, you guys heat right back up. Saturday, nice and cool. 70, lower to mid 70s, southern parts of the state, lower 70s central. We even just hit a pocket of 69. I lost where that went. But so, all in all, to kind of wrap things up here, that's what we're looking at. That's the time frame. Cold front roughly come through Panhandle to western part of the state. Probably your late night Friday hours into early morning Saturday hours. And then by Saturday evening, that cold front should fully move across the state. And we should be starting to cool off now, heading into fall. That's what I got for you guys. Thanks so much